My name is Dalton Fink. With me is my father.
I'm Darren Fink. We're doing another book review with Transfiguring Adoption for your foster or adoptive family. And today we're doing one for kiddos. And the book is called what, Dalton?
Finding the Right Spot.
When Kids Can't Live with Their Parents. It's by Janice Levy and illustrated by Whitney Martin. And Janice Levy has all sorts of credentials that you can check out on the book, including being an ESL teacher. And Whitney Martin is a great illustrator who has also done some animation projects with Walt Disney. So let me read the back of the... It is cool. Let me read the back of the book to give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Aunt Dane takes care of kids like me when their real parents can't. Like when your mom loses her job and can't pay the rent and drinks too much and gets sick, so you stay home from school to take care of her. That's what happened to me. Finding the Right Spot is a story for all kids who can't live with their parents, regardless of the circumstances. It's a story about resilience and loyalty and hope and disappointment, love, sadness, and anger too. It's about whether life is fair and wondering what will happen tomorrow and talking about all of it. And finally, it's about what makes the spot you're in feel right. Okay, and there's a note to caregivers afterwards by Jennifer Wilgocki and Marsha Kahn Wright, PhD. They're going to discuss the emotional experience of children who are in foster care, kinship care, or otherwise not living with their parents, and the vital support that adults in their lives can offer. So enough about the back of the book. Dalton, what did you think about this book?
That the illustrations were like, the sky was like a little gold. Close to the end, and
so
the book is realistic fiction.
So Dalton liked the illustrations, which we'll show you those here in a little bit. Was this written for foster families, adoptive families? Who was it written for?
Maybe all.
So it was targeted probably mostly to foster families because Aunt Dane is a foster mom and the girl in the book is a foster kiddo. And who else was a foster entity? They had
The foster animal was the dog.
The dog named Jake was a foster dog, and the little girl and Jake kind of bonded throughout the book, so that was really cool. But it is, like the back of the book said, this seemed like it was a great book for probably for younger children, probably, preschool, kindergarten, but how old are you right now?
10.
Dalton's 10 years old, and you enjoyed this book, right? So upper elementary school age, just depending on what the emotional age is of your child. This book just jam-packed information and feelings and emotions that kiddos are going through when they're going through the foster care process. And for you, the adult, it's going to make it easier for you to talk with them about things that they're going through because it really hits the nail on the head with a lot of different issues. And let's go into the illustrations. Dalton, what did you think about the illustrations?
That this guy right here is green,
the girl?
blue. No, this guy right here is green, blue, and black, which that's unusual.
That is unusual. The illustrations are what you would expect to be. They're cartoonish. The characters do look in a realistic style as far as cartoons go, and it's what you kind of would expect from a Disney animation.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
A gold sky.
A gold sky, but it is kind of an animated look to it. It's very nicely done. It has the emotions to it. It really keeps the book moving and lets, it just really adds to the content, and it kept your attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you really had a lot of fun with it. It kept your attention.
Yep, and it kept on saying Aunt Danny everywhere.
It kept saying Aunt Dane everywhere because that was the foster mom. And I really enjoyed this book because not only the book really followed the emotional roller coaster that kiddos are going to go through, and it kind of left it open at the end as far as with the birth mom. Not spoiler alert. You're not going to see anything come to resolution. The little girl doesn't get adopted. She doesn't get separate. She's not cutting ties with her birth mom either. But you do also see kind of the struggle that her birth mom is going through the book. And you see the struggle that the little girl's going through because her birth mom, doesn't do things like show up for visits or show up for birthdays. There's just a lot of reality in there, and it's just jam-packed in there, but it does it in a nice, kid-friendly way so that you can talk about things and kiddos can relate with it. It normalizes the abnormal, maybe I'll say it that way, so that other kids can see that other kiddos are going through the same situation that they are, and they're not the only ones, and they are not so out of place that they're just these weird, strange people. But yeah, this book is going to open up a lot of conversations for you and your kiddos. Bravo to the author and illustrator on this book. This definitely needs to be in your family library for you to talk with your kiddos. Be sure to check out our blog and our website so that you can see the questions, the discussion questions that we have for this book, so you can talk and dive in deeper with your kiddo with this book. And we have other books, don't we, too? Mm-hmm. Dalton and I have reviewed other children's books that you'll be interested to see and find out about. And be sure to check out our other resources on our website. Where's the website at?
Online at Transfiguring Adoption.
Transfiguringadoption.com. We hope to see you there. We hope we're helping to nurture and grow your foster or adoptive family.